Good morning, folks. So today is a little bit of a challenging project. So we have a 1,000 gallon tank right here. We already came with a metal detector. The tank starts right here and then goes 11 feet directly under 1, 2, 3, 4 piers. So those 4 piers have to be removed. So I have to set up a temporary support right here. And the issue is we know that this tank is leaking. The homeowner had it filled, I think, on a Friday. And then they ran out of fuel on Sunday. He stuck the tank. There was 0 gallons in it. So he probably lost 800 gallons over the weekend. So I know there's going to be quite a bit of a impact here. So my temporary is not just has to be a temporary to do the tank removal. It's got to be set up for at least a month or so before we find out after the homeowner's insurance runs their investigation and they cover. So again, a little bit of a liability here. It's not just a standard deck. It's quite a big enclosed deck. They've got furniture in it. It's tied into the roof. So I've got to come up with a temporary support that holds that for about 5 weeks and maybe another week after the remediation. Remove all these bushes. So that's what we're doing today. We are in beautiful Tuxedo and the work begins. When the homeowner helps. Cleared that all out of the way. I'm going to try to locate the tank and see exactly where it is, and I'll take my measurements for my support. Okay, but because the tank actually goes at an angle, my support is going to have to also. So we've snapped the line here. Got our measurements. We dug down divergent soil. Craig's going to bring in about 6 inches of item 4. We'll tamp that down and begin to set our block. We'll screw the adjustable lolly column in and we'll continue. All right, we've entered the tank. We've got this deck supported, but we're going to bring in a third support, a 6x6 beam here. It's measured to stay exactly 3 feet off the edge of this tank. Enough of the weight here, that one just fell right off. And we hear it creaking, so we're gonna excavate over here now and watch. Good. Let me know if you see that deck start to fall. The pipe already moved. The wood already moved.
The wood's gone.
Oh, baby. we successfully have got that tank out of the ground. The deck's supported. We threw a level on that before and after. Hasn't budged. So I'm going to backfill. We'll set up a temporary right there. And then start consulting with Nationwide. Hopefully we get this covered. There it is. If you've got an underground tank, more than 15 years, pop it out, folks. All right, we're here at Tuxedo. I came back the following day just to check. Everything looks good, but just wanted to show this. Anytime the well, the drinking well, is within 40 feet of an impacted excavation, when you're putting together your remedial action or closure report for the state, they'll mandate what's called a potable water analysis. In other words, they want a sample of the water at the bottom of that well. Pretty simple to do. Craig's over here doing it. You just go to any spigot. Try not to hide it from the folks. There you go. The key here is to do it without a bubble.
First try.
First try, Craig's proud. So they run that 8260, 8270 STARS memo, or a CP51. Those are the two methodology that the state requires. No bubble again. He's 2 for 2.
Come on, baby.
There you have it. So we need 3 of those jars filled. Craig will label it now. We'll call the lab for pickup tomorrow. We'll put that in a refrigerated area. Put together a chain of custody. They'll pick it up. Take about 8 days for the results, and then the homeowner will know that their water is okay. And they get a little bit of peace of mind. We're still working with Nationwide to determine liability. Little trim work so we can begin the actual remediation. All right, we have actually, I've got 4 clean sidewalls and a clean bottom at about 14 feet below grade. His steps had to come out. We've loaded out probably 30 tons and there's about 60 there. So it looks like 100-ton remediation. Addition still in place. That's always good. So we'll load that out tomorrow and begin backfilling. Tomorrow morning we'll take all of our post-excavation samples. We'll do field screening to make sure they are good and send it to the lab. This is day 3, actually day 4. Just backfilling this all now. We've taken our samples. It's all been compacted in lifts. That's about 70 tons. We've got maybe 20 tons there to load out tomorrow, and then we can start grading everything. Finishing it up. Got a lot of rain coming tonight. We just tried to put together this berm here to keep all the water out of this void. That post looks good. We'll reset that tomorrow. We've got the wood over here. Just make sure those gutters and leaders don't make a muddy mess in here before we go. So Looks like a bomb hit it, but we'll clean it up nice in the next couple of days. Just got to get ready for a lot of rain tonight.
Back to you, back to you.
Okay, we are just finishing up the driveway. Took out 97 tons of contamination. It's all completed. Homeowner has asked to keep those jack stands there, so that's not a problem. That'll be our parting gift to him. Addition still standing. There you have it. Another fine job. Tank Masters Environmental.